So here's obviously the intro where I'm saying my, usual, what's up guys? Welcome back to my channel. I have no idea what's with the facial expressions. I have no idea what I'm saying here. Anyways, I am going to be using the new Alien palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. So I don't know what that was. I'm doing this look with that palette and I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on it and if I like it or not. So I'm going to cut this and just let you know that's what I'm doing. And if you want to see how I got that look there, then just keep on watching. Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you're not subscribed already. And yeah, that's it. So we're going to get into it now. All right. So the first shade I'm going into is the purple shade called Area 51. And I'm going to place that with my M433 brush all in my crease. So I'm starting with packing motions, trying to make sure to build up that color first. And then once it's all packed on, I'm going to go ahead and blend out the edges so that they're not rough and harsh. The next shade is the dark green called Flying Saucer. And I'm going to place that right above the purple with a fluffier brush this time and just blend those two together. So going back in with the purple. Next, I'm going to take the lime green, neon, green shade called Abduction and put that as the highest transition shade right underneath the brow bone and blend those three together. After that, I'm going to take my P. Louise base again and use that to cut my crease. I am going to be cutting it all the way across from one end to the other. But this won't be a cut crease with a tail, as I call it. It's going to be a fully rounded and closed cut crease. Oh my god. I know I probably am making no goddamn sense right now. But in just a few short seconds, you'll see what I'm talking about. But as you can see, this is not sped up at all. So I do take my sweet ass time cutting my crease just to make sure it's not all jank-a-lank. Oh god, I can't believe I just said that. And yeah, so we're almost closing that up right now. So now I'm going to take a random flat brush and take that shade Abduction again and put that all across only the top portion of where I cut the crease. So I'm just patting that in and I'm gonna keep it towards the top arc. Hopefully that makes sense as you can see. So keeping it towards that area. After patting it in, I'm going to blend it out. So I'm just making sure those inner and outer corners are nice and blended. And then I'm going to grab the darker green shade Flying Saucer and put that on the lower half of where that cut was. So again, dabbing it on first and then trying to blend it out just a little bit. And now I'm just going back in with that lighter green and blending the two together. I'm going to take a little bit of this white shimmer shade Pluto and put that as well on the light green. It wasn't standing out enough for me, so I added that little pop. And now I am taking my P. Louise base and carving where I'm going to be doing that ombre wing. So just using that all the way across that lower lash line. I like to pull my eye like that so that my eyelid is flat. And if I get wrinkles, I guess that's what Botox is for, right? Yeah? No? Okay. So I'm just working on making sure that line is nice and straight, nice and even. Now I'm taking that shimmery green shade Alien and I'm putting that on the front end and tail end of the wing because this is going to be like a halo ombre wing. It'll make sense soon. So just filling out those two places and then I'm taking Abduction again and putting that closer to the center, but not all the way. My lighting was so trash. Okay, there it goes. So closer to the center, not all the way. leaving a spot open for the very lightest shade, which will be Pluto right there on the center. And I'm just blending everything together now so that it's smooth. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to start with the shade Abduction and run that all the way across. And for the lower lash line, I like to do a combination of dabbing and swiping back and forth to get it really blended out. Now I'm going to take that darker green shade and put that closer to the actual waterline. So blending that all the way across. And lastly, I'm going to take the purple shade Area 51 and put that furthest up against that waterline. So it's the opposite of what we do at the top. And I like to use like a very, very, very small like pencil style brush. Now at this point, I'm basically saying that's it for today's look and you know, all that stuff. So here it is all together. I added gems at the bottom. Oh yeah, I said something about how so happy I am about the palette. So yes, I like the palette. And I've added black lipstick. It's Jeffree Star Cosmetics in the shade Weirdo. So yeah, that's it for the final look. I'm gonna cut this short. Again, if you're new here, subscribe and give it a big thumbs up. If you wanna follow me on Instagram and Twitter, my handle is bjaymakeup, spelled out like this. And until next time, bye guys.